I want to start off this video by saying that I know in my Arc Raiders video I mentioned a Helldivers 2 video coming out. That's still in my agenda, but when I saw this after uploading my Call of Duty video, I just couldn't stay quiet. For those of you who are unaware, there was recently a $40,000 tournament held in Marvel Rivals where a ton of Rivals creators were invited to compete for the prize. I'm primarily going to be focusing on Zaza and Kingsman, as truthfully the other ones don't really matter, including Zaza's scissor sister who kept defending her during the scrimmages when it took place. But anyway, Kingsman wanted to win a $40,000 prize to pay off some of his college debt, which I think is a noble goal. But from my limited knowledge, he's a magic main, but he's a pretty damn good magic main. Zaza, on the other hand, is a Black Widow one-trick as far as I know. It's the only character that she's got a Lord icon for, and it baffles me that she even has said icon. In videos that are making the rounds on the internet, we can see Kingsman proposing the idea that maybe Zaza switch off Black Widow, which she's currently going 0-5. Kingsman is 1v6ing on Magic, which is absolutely carrying the team. CC, the team's captain and support player, defends Zaza, and I swear you can't just make this shit up. Before I start showing clips of the interactions, I'd like to point out that Zaza is currently the lowest ranked on the team with the highest ping. That doesn't exactly mean anything in this tournament, but I think it's really funny that somebody with this shit of an internet can have such an ego. Anyway, in this clip we hear Kingsman ask Zaza if she's any good with Winter Soldier / Bucky. I'd like to point out that he asked this knowing that the scrimmage they're going into the next game with has a dive comp featuring Hulk and Spider-Man prominently.
If we play Simi's team, Zaza, do you want to play Bucky? Do you play Bucky, or are you mean Bucky, or what do you got as an anti?
Widow is my anti-dive.
Widow is anti-Spider-Man.
She's anti-dive.
Bro, Widow is not multi-anti-dive though. Like I'm telling you.
Yeah. Hold on. Kingsman, you're gonna tilt me, bro. We haven't even played against them yet, bro. chill.
It's important to draft a good composition before the round starts, or before the match starts.
I'd say in my opinion in this case, but seeing as we have video evidence, I can confidently say that this is a matter of fact that Kingsman was trying to be as polite as possible, and I should note this is a couple minutes into the discussion on the topic. In this next clip that we see, it's the end of the first round of their scrimmage match. Pay attention to how Kingsman is playing, because he's doing God's work like Noah carrying the animals on his team.
You ult the Luna? Ah! One!
Invis is one on me. You can kill Venom.
Hulk can die. Fire Hulk.
Done.
He dies. Okay, guys. Taste and point proven right now. Do you understand?
No, it's
Well,
not.
you've been making
Yes,
me play
it
shit.
is!
Of course I'm gonna
How
play.
do you not see the problem right now?
First of all, it's
That ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be
Yes,
dead.
yes.
I'm
You're
getting
only
value
able to
because I'm
rekill them because Hulk
1v6ing.
isn't peeling for you, bro. Yeah, we win 5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like 4 people are dying here. That means 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza and the support. And we win because they don't care about anything else.
At the end of that clip, I'll admit, he comes off as a little hostile, but put yourself in his shoes for a minute. You're fighting your balls off on the point to secure a victory, and you have an absolutely useless DPS sucking up resources from your supports and putting up 0-5 on the scoreboard. And for those of you who aren't aware, ladies and gentlemen, that's not kills. That counts numbers as assists as well, which means they didn't even do enough damage to qualify as an assist. She did nothing for the entire first round except be an ultimate battery for the other team. Truthfully, I think he's totally justified for him to be a little frantic after that. Not only making plays like that to win, but while you're also trying to prove a point. I think we've all been in a situation where you've been arguing with somebody and they keep insisting that you're wrong, and then bang, it turns out you were right the whole time. I mean, imagine how Kingsman must have felt in that moment. This is the final clip I'm going to showcase, but it's just Kingsman reiterating how much he wants to win, and both CC and Zaza become blatantly disrespectful towards him.
I'm fucking broke, okay?
Other teams
I play.
don't have your mental like you, bro. They don't have this
Exactly.
mentality.
That's why I want.
Okay. They don't want
And neither do you guys, because you don't want to run the comp that we want to do.
Okay, could you guys?
Because I want to run Widow doesn't mean I don't want to win.
Exactly, I believe you. And if you want to win, let's channel that and play one of the characters that'll help our team composition.
I'm playing fucking
Guys,
Widow.
I'm just here to accept that Kingsman is a meta slave and we're never gonna move past
Meta slave? I'm playing Magic!
As you just heard, Zaza just says, I'm going Widow. Which, fair enough, I guess. She has every right to do that. But then CC calls Kingsman a meta slave, which, one, if you're not aware, Rivals has been in the support meta since Season 1. Supports are so unironically broken that if both team has 3 supports, there's matches where nobody dies for up to 2 to 3 minutes. And let me remind you, Kingsman is on Magic playing a dive DPS. That brings us to today. These interactions caused Kingsman to be kicked off the team and was barred from playing in the Creator Cup, to which the organizers cited him being toxic to his teammates. Meanwhile, Zaza and CC both went on to mock him going forward. Needless to say, I don't agree with the decision, but luckily we lived in a somewhat decent timeline because throughout the tournament the team ended up going 1-7. This is my third and probably my longest video, mostly due to the fact that I have clips in this video, which I don't do. But honestly, I wanted to get this video out while the topic is still fresh, because I do seriously think that this needs to be addressed to some capacity. Let me be clear, Kingsman was not acting maliciously or toxic towards Zaza. He simply wanted to win, and had concerns about the composition that they were running. Had he been proven wrong, I truly do believe that he would have apologized and moved on. It's the simple fact that because that he was proven right, both Zaza and CC elected to ignore him and actively go against his advice. This is the true toxic behavior of the situation. Calling him a meta slave and picking Black Widow despite knowing it didn't work the first time is textbook fuck you, I'm throwing mentality. If by some miracle Kingsman sees this video, I want you to know that myself and a very good portion of the community believe that you shouldn't have been kicked out of the tournament. And I hope that anyone that discovers this controversy from my video will take the time to watch your video and support. The link for that video will be at the top of the description. And to my viewers, thank you as always for watching, and stay ghoulish, my friends.